perfect in an objective sense. These movies had a plot twist which in my opinion perfectly went with the storyline and the film's atmosphere without exaggerating themselves.
You know I can't give you the keys, right, babe?
I mostly tried avoiding the well-known plot twists in history such as Shutter Island, The Prestige or Seven, and rather picked some of the films that are less talked about, although they contained some mind-blowing twists. Before you start watching the video, please consider subscribing and at the end share your opinion about which plot twist in a movie you have found the most unique and amazing. Spoilers will follow, so you can check the list out through the time spans.
Nice! Okay.
Number 10. Searching. Searching is a film released in the year of 2018 represented entirely through computer screens.
I'm about to be in trouble, aren't I?
Yes.
Yep.
Maybe we should keep the trash in your room?
With its original idea, it gathered a lot of attention from the people, and I personally enjoyed it throughout. It tells the story of an Asian American single father whose daughter goes missing one night and he desperately tries to find her, where his only hope is the internet and their social media. He logs onto her various social profiles, checks her inboxes to find clues, and in the process comes out with a lot of truths he didn't even know about her.
I didn't know my daughter.
In the process, he finds an amiable detective who takes the case to find her daughter.
But I'll need to know a lot more about her, okay?
Yes. What do you want me to do? I'll go talk to neighbors.
We'll handle the ground investigation.
Then the twist arrives at the fact that it's the detective's son who made his daughter go missing, and to protect her son, she takes the case. Searching is a fine film that explores teenage dilemmas and a parent-child relationship.
You don't always know your kid. And that is never your fault.
Under its mystery thriller surface, it is a subtle drama, traversing deep emotions filled with great performances and outstanding direction. Number 9. Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. Bodies, Bodies, Bodies is one of the latest films with a fascinating and hilarious plot twist. It tells the story of a few rich young adults who engages together in one of their father's mansion.
Hey, nerd!
That's sweet.
Oh
my god!
It reflects so well the dullness between these friends, their secret hatred and love for one another, the pretentiousness, and most importantly, how stupid they are.
Did you just fucking shoot me?
The plot begins as they play a game called Bodies, 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 which is basically physical Among Us, except they don't really kill one another, of course. Instead,
and if you're the murderer, you have to sneak around and kill someone by touching them on the back.
however, in between the game, when someone actually dies, they all start blaming one another and as expectedly start killing one another by either panic or mistake. As the friends just keep on dying and left are the only two girls with whom the film started, they find out a phone from the first victim and witness that he was just shooting a drill with his father's sword and
Make it shake like Nesquik, neck frozen with nowhere to go, bitch. Pop a COD on the PS4. Tell the bitch chill like refrigerator doors. We can heat up some ramen, can't go to the store. Can't even.
Number 8. Sharp Objects. Sharp Objects is a mini-series made by HBO starring Amy Adams which came out in 2018. Amy Adams' character is a reporter who returns to her hometown to cover the murders of two teenage girls in the town. Besides dealing with disturbing scenarios, she also has to deal with her past struggles, especially those related to her mother and her mental illness. In the journey, she meets with her peculiar stepsister, finds a cool detective, relieves the past, and in between looks for clues.
Well, you're not gonna share anything?
I'm with you.
Come on.
And by the end, she also falls for the trap of the killer who indeed turns out to be her mother.
You are such a good girl.
Sharp Objects is a genuine reflection of mental illness through the characters of Camille and the great performance by Amy Adams behind it.
That's enough. Okay. You gonna hit me? Yeah, you want me to? Huh? Be dangerous. Be dangerous like Mama said.
Number 7. Gosford Park. Gosford Park is a sublime take on modern mysteries beyond the conventionalism of over-dramatizing characters. It sets in the 1930s in a hunting resort where a group of rich people gathers together.
What
Please don't encourage him. Just go on and on and on.
In between all the pretentious fun they are having, the lead member of the McArdle family gets murdered, who also happens to be the richest man in the group. The film is a detailed novel-like family drama that is rich in dialogue than action. It is subtle in a manner of trying to bring out the pretentious rich lifestyle of the characters and the dullness in their interactions.
Yes.
Should I go and say hello?
No, I don't think so.
As it goes by, it reflects even darker scandals in the family which caused the death of Mr. McArdle. Gosford Park does not have only one twist. It is as complex as a history drama can be, and for all the good bits, it plays perfectly. Number 6. Mayor of Easttown. Another HBO miniseries about serial crimes, Mayor of Easttown came out in 2021 after this kind of drama has been tried probably over 1,000 times, yet turned out to be surprisingly interesting.
Jesus. All right, Jesus. All right. Get him in the car.
What the fuck you hit me for, huh?
It follows all the possible cliches a crime mystery carries. A troubled lead detective, their personal family problems, some funny side characters, and a heavy twist. However, in this case, the twist was really fascinating. Set in a small town, it tells the story of a detective played by Kate Winslet who is on duty to investigate a murder of a teenage mother while simultaneously dealing with the recent death of her son who committed suicide.
I found him in the attic. Hanging from
In the process of an investigation with another detective, a pretty smarky young man comes out the dark truths and disturbing revelations, and what is worse, the killer at the end turns out to be a little kid. Number 5. Mother. Directed by Bong Joon-ho, the plot of Mother revolves around her son who is mentally ill and is accused of a murder of a young girl.
어디 맞은 거야? 어디 맞았어?
사고. 애플.
Despite trying a lot, the mother fails to protect her son from getting arrested. Therefore, she embarks on her journey to find out the killer of the girl.
보통 살인, 그러면 군전, 치정, 원한 세 가지거든.
Mother is a Bong Joon-ho classic, and like his all other films, here too he reflects the class conflict in a heavily humorous and equally sad way.
현실적으로 생각을 해야 돼. 지금 이 상황에서 정신병원 4년이면은 법률적 대박이야, 대박!
The mother, being poor and with no authority power, tries everything to get her son out of jail. Eventually, she becomes successful to do so. However, what shatters her is when she finds out that her son indeed was the killer of the girl. Number 4. The Others. The Others has one of the most popular plot twists in cinema. It is about a mother and her 2 children with a rare condition of sensitivity to light, living in a lonely mansion with 3 more workers around the house.
Mrs. Mills, close all the curtains. My daughter is going to cross the living room.
The mother is skeptical of her children while there are some paranormal powers haunting them all over the house. She, being religious, tries to avoid the existence of these powers and have them as controlled as possible.
What if we see a ghost? Has your sister been telling you one of her stories?
I haven't told him anything.
Well, if you see a ghost, you say hello and you continue on studying.
Although time comes, she also senses the existence of the haunting powers. And as it turns out, in the end, it's them who are the ghosts and the haunting powers are the humans who are inspecting the house. What happened in the past was she smothered her children and later shot herself, for their father was away and the servants had also left, and therefore they were left wandering around the house as normal as before. Number 3. The Secret in Their Eyes. The Secret in Their Eyes is a hilarious comedy, an engaging suspense thriller, a nostalgic romance drama, and a beautiful tale of friendship. And with all that, it also carries an incredible plot twist. The story switches between the past and present events of our protagonist, who is a retired counselor trying to write a novel in the present time to get over a past event centering on a homicide of a woman which he was about to investigate but could never solve.
¿Qué causa, por Dios? No se muere nunca.
After finishing the novel, he returns to the people who were involved in the case and finds out the unsolved truths of ages ago. He finds out that the woman who got killed, her husband kidnapped the murderer and imprisoned him, completely isolated from any social interaction because the death sentence was never a logical punishment for him.
¿Que lo van a violar y lo van a matar a golpes como hizo con ella? No. Le darían una inyección, se quedaría dormido lo más pancho. Muy injusto. ¿Sabe lo que daría yo por una inyección así?
The Secret in Their Eyes is beautiful. It is one of the most amazing movies I have seen in my life, and it gets better with every rewatch. Number 2. Get Out. While considering the greatest plot twists, the first film that comes to my mind is Get Out. Get Out is about a black guy who goes to his white girlfriend's house being nervous about the undertone of racism he is most likely to face, and eventually does so.
I would have voted for Obama for a third term if I could.
However worse he could have expected the situation to be, it turned out the worst way.
Sink into the floor.
Wait.
Sink.
He starts having worries for the servants in the family are all black, and gets hypnotized by his girlfriend's mother in the middle of the night, and also some even weirder things. And later figure out to be betrayed by his girlfriend to be their parents' prey of a hypnotized slave.
I don't know if you know this. White people love making people sex slaves and shit.
I don't know, in words it sounds so weird, but the film is so perfectly written with realistic dialogues it brings fiction to life.
Get out. Sorry, man.
Okay.
Get out! Yo, chill, man. Get out!
Number 1. The Sixth Sense. There is a sense of impeccable beauty in the plot twist of The Sixth Sense. It is the least exaggerated twist I ever came across in a movie. While every popular movie twist somewhat disappoints me, for I feel like they are trying too hard, as if look at me, I'm special, therefore M. Night Shyamalan's The Sixth Sense is the exact opposite of that.
Oh, you're scaring me.
They scare me too sometimes.
It understands its characters and knows how to tell a story. The story here revolves around an 8-year-old boy who believes he can look into the world of the dead. Thus, he consulted with a psychologist named Malcolm Crowe to talk about things. And as it turns out, Malcolm does realize he can see the dead.
I see dead people.
In your dreams?
But what turns everything upside down is he realizes he was one of the persons from the dead, and the boy brings him to his realization. He realizes his certain dilemma with his wife who is alive but can't see him, while he thought she was just angry at him.
I love you.
So that was it. Check out some other videos of the channel, share your opinion about which plot twist you found fascinating, comment down below, hit the like button, and keep watching films.